Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to Morning Verses with Mike. Thank you for taking the time to get up and join me this morning. Couple quick reminders that I do share a morning Bible verse every Monday through Friday at 6:15 a.m. I would love to have you jump in and be a participant with me, or a participant in a sense that I would love to have you, participate in the chat. I keep these to like 3 to 5 minutes, so it's not like an interview series or anything. Jordan, good morning, man. Been a little bit since I seen you on a live one of these, so thank you for heading on over and joining me this morning. So, for those of you that join live, thank you so much. If you're joining later, which we know a bunch of you will, I would sure appreciate if you would be willing to, throw some likes on the video, share this show. If you just click the share button, hit the notification button, whether you are on Facebook or if you're watching from the YouTube channel, just hit that notification button so you get notified when I go live each morning or if I upload new episodes of this particular program. So this morning, one of the goals, well, really the only goal of this program, is to help keep people in touch with the Bible. I'm going to be reading from the New Living Translation version of Every Man's Bible. I do that every morning, pick one or two verses. This morning I have two individual verses that we're going to dive into a little bit. And so yeah, let's get it going. So thank you for getting up and joining me. I know I already said that, but I'm appreciative. So this morning I'm going to be reading from Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verses 13 and 14. And Ecclesiastes, it says, it's the book is trying to figure out the purpose of life, as we all do from time to time. Jordan says, always great to see you. Always great to see you as well. And love this book in the Bible. Me too. There are certain books of the Bible that, and especially at certain times in my life, that I'm drawn to more than others. This and Psalms and Proverbs are always, no matter what time in my life, I think those are ones that I enjoy over and over and over again. Speaking of times in your life, because I believe that there are certain things that impact us differently at different times in our lives. If you have a verse that's impactful to you, if you have a verse that you really like, that you enjoy, if you do me a favor, you could share that in the sidebar. Tag me in a verse if you're sharing it on your page, because that's something I would love to participate in your journey along the way, and we could do that after the video. So Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14 says, "That's the whole story. Here now is my final conclusion. Fear God and obey his commands, for this is everyone's duty. God will judge us for everything we do, including every secret thing, whether good or bad." So just understand, kind of put it a little bit in context here. Tradition says that King Solomon wrote the book of Ecclesiastes later in life. And that is sometimes still debated to this day. They say, well, is that true, or was it written, later than that? Regardless, the whole book of Ecclesiastes, it reminds us that worldly things that are here in this world right now, while they may look outstanding, they may look all shiny, they may look great on the surface, that is not what is truly fulfilling to us. There's a deeper meaning and a deeper connection to focus on. And so these final two verses in the chapter here, in chapter 12, it's the final two verses of the book of Ecclesiastes. Let me just go, final two verses of the book of Ecclesiastes. It reminds us wholly of the importance of our relationship with God. So often our lives are filled with ambiguity, and there's always going to be things we don't understand. We're trying to understand, and we often will not understand it in our life, in the moment in our lives, in different phases of our lives. And this is just the reminder that God sees the bigger picture for you, right? He sees what will happen in the future. He sees us as we stand in our past, and it's the reminder to stay the path that he has let out for us, because he sees all. It says here, the very tail end of the verse says he will judge us for everything we do, including every secret thing, whether good or bad. He is the judge of good and bad, right? So you've got to maintain that faith. Stay on the path that he has got laid out for you. Stay on the path that he's got laid out for us. God is fair and just when it comes to our judgment. He will always be fair and just. As I'm thinking about this and I'm saying, okay, he is going to be fair. He's going to be just with his decisions, with his judgment of that. He has seen everything that you've done. He sees everything that you will do. He already knows. Like, I think it's so interesting, when we are all sinners. We get tied up in the fact and we go, well, maybe this one little thing, I've been there. We've all been there. And well, this one little thing, and I maybe stray the path a little bit. No matter how big or small, he already knows. So just keep that in mind. Stay that path. I'm going to reread the verses just to close out because I really like this one. Ecclesiastes 12, 13 and 14. It says, "That's the whole story. Here now is my final conclusion. Fear God and obey his commands. For this is everyone's duty. God will judge us for everything we do, including every secret thing, whether good or bad." So just stay true. Keep in mind the importance of your relationship with God, of our relationship with God. And that being said, that's the whole message for this morning. Remember, I do this every Monday through Friday. If you want to kickstart to your day at 6:15 a.m. Mountain, please tune into Morning Verses with Mike. You can catch it here on the Facebook page. You can catch it on the YouTube channel, both with the same name, Morning Verses with Mike. Look forward to talking to you soon. Until then, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. We'll talk to you soon, everybody.